Hey guys, annyeong, that means hi in Korean. I'm Christine with Kimbop TV, teaming up with DKNY to empower women across Southern California and beyond. Well, today I am in my DKNY shirt, and I just got back from anchoring the news at Torrance City Cable, my home city of Torrance. We have a TV station, and it's been such a blessing for me to work full time there for like the past couple of months now. I've been working alongside their staff for, oh gosh, like over a year and a half now, and it's been such a wonderful way for me to spend the pandemic. Just being able to still do the type of teamwork that I love and be in a news environment and not deal with LA traffic. So, in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about one of the times where I felt the most empowered. And it was 11 years ago, and it was at the Vancouver Olympics. As you know, there's all this buzz surrounding the Tokyo Olympics, especially with the coronavirus and the possibility of it getting canceled, you know. But as all these athletes are rushing into Japan and the momentum is building, it just really got me to thinking about that one time in my life when I got to cover the Olympics. I went to Vancouver in 2010, and it was the first time I was in Canada, and I was sick as a dog. I was so sick for like the first almost a week. I had chills, I had fever, and like it just was a horrible time for me health-wise, but I was the only person that got to go up from Phoenix for the NBC affiliate, and so I had to rough it, and I worked the hardest during those first few days of getting to Canada. I worked over 18 hours a day sometimes, and I was filming like 2-3 packages a day. Packages are like complete video pieces that you see on TV, where I film, I write, I edit, and then I, host or report. And it was the hardest time, but it was the best time looking back on it. I remember like hitchhiking once because I needed to film some story and I didn't have a way to get there. So I met this lady while covering like a torch run. Someone was passing through, and then I met a really sweet lady, thank goodness, who gave me a ride back to the ferry so that I can catch one back in time for like my live shot. And it was just like go and get completely out of your comfort zone, climb up Grouse Mountain as it's like kind of snowing, sleeting, whatever that thing is called. I'm not used to the white stuff. I'm from Southern California, and it was just, I just remember hustling really hard. And that made me feel so like useful and energized, and it made me miss, like thinking of these memories made me miss that part of myself. I remember just a few months ago, I was talking with a colleague of mine here at Torrance. I was telling him, I missed the desire I had to just go that extra mile or 2 miles all the time. I was like an Energizer bunny, just looking for opportunities, even if I was taking a break. And Olympics was definitely that. Everywhere I went, it was another story waiting to be filmed. And that's probably why I worked so much, the 18 plus hours. I would film a story at a Japa dog stand and make a new friend who was waiting in line to get her lunch, a hot dog, a Japanese style hot dog. I would make friends at a bar in a really pretty part of downtown. And, he'd end up giving me, wonderful drinks to help me endure sometimes like endless days and just long work shifts. I was just a go-getter, and I think that's when opportunities started to open up more and more, when I showed that dedication and showed that passion and just blindly went for it, even when I was as sick as a dog, and even when circumstances weren't the most ideal, like weather-wise or transportation-wise or whatever. And so I think I'm reflecting on this and learning all again from that younger version of myself. Sometimes as the years pass, and as I endure obstacles in life, I feel a little beat down. I don't know if you feel that way. It's hard to get that encouragement. It's hard to feel motivated because I'm just tired, and this week, just producing, writing, anchoring, telling all these stories about Olympic this, Olympic that, and just remembering that energy, that buzz of that atmosphere in Vancouver, and also that energy, that buzz inside my heart. I long for it so much. I wonder if I were back in Vancouver or in Japan, if I were back in that type of a Olympics like setting, would I feel that way again? Or was it just that one time that you just can't replicate? I don't know. I'm not in Japan. I don't want to be in Japan right now. But I wonder, if that is possible again in my life. The younger me really, really motivated me. The younger me proved to myself that I could overcome the hardest of obstacles and that I could do it, that I could achieve my goals, that I could live my wildest dreams. Like covering the Olympics was one of the things I never even imagined would happen in my life. It wasn't an aspiration, it just happened because I had a wonderful boss who took a big chance on me, and I was so grateful for it. But yeah, it just thinking about it reminds me to remember I had those days. And as much as I'm doing these videos every week with DKNY, trying to empower you, sometimes I need to empower myself too. And this is just a good reminder that, an event like that truly pushed me to the point where I could shine my brightest. And to this day, 11 years later, that's one of the biggest highlights of my life. And it's because I pushed myself and I empowered myself to do what I thought initially was impossible. So if you are facing an obstacle in life, or if you're feeling discouraged, think of a time when you did something you thought you could never do and overcome something you thought you could never overcome. And let that energy just seep back into your heart for a second and just sit with it. And see if that motivates you a little bit. As you remind yourself of how awesome you are, how wonderful you were. Remind yourself that part of you is still inside of you. And you still are that wonderful and awesome. So on that note, thanks so much for watching. Please connect with us on social media so you can get regular updates throughout the week. And I will see you again here real soon. Bye.